Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. This is in the retro game build series where we try to build a game called Cannon Fodder that was originally released in 1993 for the Amiga. So let's get into the update. So getting into the code, as we can see from the previous video anyway, Claude code was quite busy. I did a lot of work off stream and wanted to get the game in a little bit of a better place for streaming, but then realised I kind of ended up completing the game, so to speak. And for what this series was worth, and for it just trying to see if we could get Claude to do this just by talking to it. I think it achieved what we wanted to, and I think I'm ready to leave this particular game as it is in its finished state. Obviously, there is only one level. There's not multiple levels where Cannon Fodder had snow levels and things like that. So maybe that's something that we can touch in the future. But I feel like I didn't plan this the way that I should have planned this. I should have had a lot more research. I should have been following along with the code a lot more. And due to not doing that, I got quite confused multiple times in various steps of this. So I decided to finish it off stream and then just do a quick update video on where current progress is up to. So if we do look at the current progress, obviously it's made a lot, it's wrote a lot more code for us. Some of these files are quite extensive, so the soldier scripts and what it can do, die, bullet spawning, things like that, shooting, recoil kick, which is pretty good. The physics processes, it added everything in, even bullet scripts and stuff like that. It's added water hazard scenes, it's added a minimap scene, muzzle flash, squad, soldier is quite a big scene. There's quite a lot for the soldier to do within that scene, obviously, and the soldier's got its own script as well, which is quite large. So, yeah, coming from the code, Claude code in its final stages did do quite a bit. I think it cost me around $8 to get the game fixed inside of Claude code. I'd used my monthly allowance and I really just wanted to get it done, so it cost me another $8. So without further ado, let's have a look at the final game. So, Cannon fodder-ish, but nowhere near in the same sentence. So lessons learned on this one. A lot more research before I try to dive into creating any game. Can Claude code make Cannon Fodder from 1993 with a lot of guidance and with a lot more gaming engine experience than I have, game development experience than I have. I honestly thought being a professional web developer would help me in this area, which it did. I do understand some of the code that we're looking at here. I understand most of the code that we're looking at here, the functions and how we're importing everything and things like that. So there are certain aspects of this that I do understand, but there's too much of it that I don't. So lessons learned here. I am still going to continue with the vibe coding aspect and theme of this channel, and we will attempt to make another game, but it will be a lot more simpler than a top-down sensible development game, for example, Sensible Soccer or Cannon Fodder. So if you did follow along with this series and you did watch the other 3 videos, thank you very much. I do apologise that this is being cut short, but I think it's the right place to finish this here and get on to some more things. So we have a couple of exciting videos coming up where we are going to use Foreman, my AI, let's get that up, my AI assisted workbench, where we can use multiple AI agents, for example Claude, Grok, OpenAI, Copilot, Gemini or Llama. I do want to add codecs into this as well, and we can fire each one off doing multiple tasks at the same time, or we can stack tasks up, we can schedule tasks. So we're going to use this to create a top 10 generator, as I want to add top 10s into my YouTube videos. So top 10 movies of this day of this year, or this day on this year previous. So in 1984 on this day, in 1972 on this day, and we'll have top 10 films, top 10 music, things like that. So the next video will be creating that generator inside of Foreman. So I do hope that you'll follow me and tune in for that one. If this kind of content does interest you, failure at creating games, please do consider subscribing. I do have Patreon, there is a link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.